Hello, so this is just an introduction to Screaming Frog search functionality. You could use this for a number of ways. You're kind of imagining it like Control F on a page, and you type in the word and see if it'll find it or not. But you can apply that to an entire website or a group of URLs that you want to search. And for this, we're looking at a bunch of URLs where we have created links in the past and we want to know if they include conversations like places to eat on that page as well. So how do we do this in Screaming Frog? So this is basic Screaming Frog. First of all, configuration, custom, and then search. And in here we can put in all the search terms that we want to find on the pages that we give Screaming Frog. So click on this, and at the moment you can see it's completely blank, and if we click add, then we get search number 1. So we can name this whatever we want, so we can name it places to eat. Contains, yes, text. Now we've got text and we've got regex. I'll just stick with text, but that means that we need to, it's going to match exactly whatever we put into here. So we can put in places to eat in there, and HTML, that means it's going to read the entire document from head. So it's the code, everything in there. We could change this to just page text, so that's anything that's going to be just rendered, or HTML body. There are some differences between these two, and you may want to actually, well, we'll stick one for HTML, and then we can duplicate it, and we could actually say page text as well, because it may be more relevant that we're looking for it on page text. So we would here just edit this to be page text. So we've got both. We might put HTML in here, so in the export we understand the data that we are looking at, and it's as simple as that. And you can carry on adding and get varieties of these. If it is just if places to is found on the page, because it hasn't got the word eat after it, it's not going to have a result. So you would need to add in of any variety that you can think of, that people may have used on their website. And like I said, you can add loads of them, but there will be some common themes in what you're looking for. Another reason you might use this is, say, in a rebrand. So you might want to search an entire website and you might want to find references to the old brand name. So you would put the old brand name in here and let it go and crawl the entire website, and it will show you any page that has that brand name in. And in the export, what we're going to find in the actual delivery of this is next to a page, it will then give you a score. That's the number of times that it is mentioned. So let's just go with those two for now. We click OK. And as I said, we're going to be looking at a list of URLs rather than spidering a site. So we want to go to configuration, mode, and then list, because we're going to provide Screaming Frog with a list of URLs. You can upload these, enter them manually from a file. I can click paste because I've already copied 2000 URLs. If I click OK to this, then Screaming Frog will start looking at all of the pages that I have just given it. And all the way along here, at the end, we should see search 1 and search 2. And if I go to custom search along the top ribbon here, then it will give me it in a much cleaner format. And we can see here that on this wind and sun page, that yes, it has a reference in the HTML and also in the page text, probably the same reference, for places to eat, and so on and so forth. A lot of these don't, because those pages are not really about places to eat, they're about bath hotels. And in some cases you'll see there are 60 instances within the HTML there for that. So there's probably a lot of instances within the code, but we can with some confidence go to that page and know that there are references to Places to Eat on it. And obviously you can then, if we just pause it there, we can export it into Excel and mess about with it from there. And that's it. That's how you use the search functionality on Screaming Frog.